I can't think of a show that shot itself in its emotional foot faster than Kotoura-san, a 2013 show about a teenage telepathic girl whose depressing world is turned upside down by people who accept her for who she is. You wouldn't figure from its first 10 minutes that this was a complete comedy because man is it dark. But no, it's a happy, bubbly, fun time kind of show for a majority of its run. Kotoura is a girl plagued by the unfortunate gift of being able to read other people's minds. This ability causes her classmates to avoid her parents to argue and stress over their own secrets, and lose her friends in one way or another. My favorite part is when she befriends a stray cat because she can't read its thoughts. Then she's told the cat was taken to a shelter. That's just mean. So, living in social seclusion, Kotoura enters high school where she meets Manabe, a complete moron. And you can see where it goes from here. She can't get a complete read on him, he thinks she's cool, they join a psychic club or something, blah blah blah, sunshine and rainbows. Look, I'm just gonna tell you, nothing interesting happens after episode 4. Episode 5 and then on are practically every high school comedy antics you expect from anime, with the premise that Kotoura reads minds. That's it. That's the punchline or epicenter of the comedy in a nutshell. It's a shame because you already know it's gonna turn out this way halfway through episode 2 or 3. You know it's going this direction and it loses its unique steam by the end of episode 4 where practically all emotional conflicts and thematic elements are neatly tied and bowed. Kotoura and abandonment issues? Done. Manabe and the childhood friend's relationship? Romance denied on all accounts except for verbally. The two club members? Just more madness upon madness. Whenever these ideas are tried later on in the show, it's slow and dull. We've seen it before. Granted, later on, there are more episodes that dive more into Kotoura's trauma with her mother, but they're buried in painful jokes, uninspired writing, and an overall sense of wasting your time as nothing new is really explored or examined. It's like if you watch The Matrix, but you exit The Matrix 20 minutes in the film, and it proceeds to retell you about the experience of leaving The Matrix, and by the end of it, there's nothing new said, and the non-existent accomplishment of reaching the endpoint just dissipates as you realize you wasted all this time for jerk-offs to explain how much of a big deal it was to re-enter The Matrix just to escape it. It's unfortunate because the first 10 minutes was just so relentlessly mean-spirited and depressing that it's hard not to think about. On one hand, it's pretty funny with how dark it gets and how much it just kicks dirt in Kotoura's eyes is so cruel. And on the other hand, it's legitimately upsetting, especially when you see the signs of childhood trauma, alcoholism, and psychological parental and domestic abuse. It's really fucked up. This is a one-episode show, it really is. And I say that with genuine interest in the first episode. Everything after that is negligible. The show actually did a disservice to itself by making that first episode too memorable. It's depressing, funny, funnily depressing, and tells its entire story practically in 20 minutes. I say check out that first episode only, because you're gonna get the same experience you would have if you watched all 12. There's not much else to say. It's actually the Pixar's up of anime, except it gets worse as it goes on. So, down. Yeah, you know what, that's pretty fitting.